Welcome to Durs Codes. Today we're looking at a new app that I'm building. Let's just get straight into a demonstration. So let's get some context. At tabs, summarize what I have been looking at and give a recommendation for a problem I should tackle. So AI chats are pretty good at doing things like this. I like the context in Dia. There's other browsers that do similar things, but I've been using this. So I want to take all this context and run it into my app. So right now we've got different decision trees that it builds, and then you can chat with those decision trees. It's basically a visual mind mapping tool, and the sequential thinking is an MCP tool from Anthropic. This one, it's the sequential thinking tool, and if you go to the GitHub repo, you can see that breaks down complex problem into manageable steps, revise and refine thoughts. There's other features of this I want to bring in, but so far it creates a decision tree, and then lateral thinking is just a prompt. So if I get out of this one and I paste in my context and I want sequential thinking, we'll let that generate. If we go into here, you can see that it's sending all that prompt to the back end. We'll eventually get a 200 response, and then you can see that it generated this decision tree. This is using React Canvas, so yes, you can generate a mermaid chart and then you can go and do some thinking with that, but I want this to be more in depth and interactive for like a chat-based exploration. So based on my browser tabs that are all open, it says decide on the core focus for the new scheduling platform. So the scheduling platform, so it's interesting. I've been working on this scheduling platform, weekly.date, and you can see that it grabbed that context and then it made some decision trees based on that particular one. So based on the first question I asked, I said pick one to focus on, and I picked one to focus on, and then it says, do you want to focus on AI powered features? So do I want to bring more AI powered features into bookly.date? Do I want to focus on privacy features? So let's say, and right now I have 3 action items up here. I've limited it to 3 because I have it synced with an iPhone app. So if we go into Xcode, and we run this app, oh, it's going to my iPhone. Hold on. I suppose we could mirror it. Let's see. Yeah, it's opening, mirroring, connect. lock your phone, and we want BranchThink, and we want the local server should be running. So, oh, for some reason we're at localhost 3000, and yeah, it should be, let's see here, cursor dot, and let's look for where it's defined localhost 3000. Oh, but this is the Next.js app. Well, because it's mirroring, it's not going to show. So if we go into the mirroring and we change this to develop or live, it shows 3 tasks that are on the live server. It's actually the same database, so whatever I update there will show up here. But the idea is to have a widget on the iPhone and then your watch that shows your 3 top tasks from BranchThink. This is the website that I'll be launching it on. I will put that link in the description, of course. So the nice thing about this is you can go and you can say, okay, so I want to get rid of this action item, and I want to go down and I want to integrate AI model with front end. Now, technically there's supposed to be steps to complete. It's supposed to be, but we'll have to figure out how to get that to show up. It might be something that you prompt for. So there's a couple things we can do. We can click on the white button here, which should be more obvious, but you can generate a new decision tree off of that decision tree, or you can just chat with it. So you can say how what is the best AI for doing this, so on and so forth. Now I can't remember what model it's using, but doesn't matter so much right now. It's just a prototype, and then you can switch between chats, and that persists, and then you have a chat history with each node. Yeah, so that's pretty much that app. The one thing I've noticed lately that's kind of interesting is that I've been using Codex, and I've been using it to do tasks from my mobile phone and look at the app in mobile view, and then open up GitHub and accept the PR requests, the staging. And I was thinking that it'd be really nice to like spin up just like an idea from like fork a GitHub repo, and then just spin up an idea in Codex, and then just like work on it on like when I'm out somewhere, or have some like wait time from the computer, and then come back and work on it in Claude Code. So just an idea there. Yeah, so that's BranchThink, and let me know if you have any ideas for it, or if you're interested in trying it out when it's ready. I don't think I will make it really an app, like a mobile app. I'm maybe down the road, but I think it's just going to be the tasks associated in the mobile app, and then you just work through your problems at your computer. Yeah, so that's today's episode of Durs Codes. Been a while since I posted, but let me know if you have any ideas that you'd want me to build, or just in general what you are up to.